Good evening and welcome to Alexandra Marshall Live. Join us as we dive into the topics mainstream media is too frightened to mention and test the awkward truths our politicians would rather we did not know. As the cost of living crisis intensifies and families hold up their power bills and with shaking hands and gritted teeth, they are left wondering what the heck happened to Albanese's election promise of $275. Remember this?
Reducing power prices by $275
for cheaper electricity.
It will save families $275 on average a year. Households will benefit by $275 on average.
It will mean cheaper power for homes and businesses.
That will reduce power prices by $275. $275. $275. $275. $275. $275. $275. And cheaper energy bills.
You've heard of the ABC's dodgy fact checks. Let me introduce you to the Orwellian promise check. A promise check is where the ABC produces a few pages of incomprehensible waffle and doublespeak, drowning itself in detached statistics and studies as a way to explain why the Labor Party failed to deliver on key election promises. Notice the emphasis on failed to deliver rather than lied to win an election. Well, these promise checkers have decided that instead of listing energy bill reduction as being a broken promise, the ABC have put it in the stalled promise pile. For $1 billion of taxpayer money every year, the ABC delivers us this promise checker. And just my 2 cents, but if we are looking to cut costs, we might start with this nonsense. Anyway, on we go. You may be interested to know that counted in the delivered promises tally are things like the failed voice to Parliament and changing the emissions reduction target. It is padded with a raft of meaningless statements rather than quantifiable actions, just like the climate change and net zero movement repeats the word green over and over, shouting it while knee-deep in the toxic sludge of a lithium mine. The Albanese regime is in a shambles. So why does this particular broken promise matter? Because energy matters. Cheap, reliable, baseload energy is the cornerstone of every successful nation. Energy is the most important topic for Australia. It will decide the next election. It will decide whether we can afford to hang on to our freedom and prosperity. In today's uncertain world, Australians are asking, how are we going to make energy? What's it going to cost? How reliable will it be? And is it going to last?